Hello, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Amy Carr. I'm the Vice President of Recruiting here at Worldwide Health Staff Solutions, and I am joined today by Jessiana, who is our North American recruiter and TN expert on our team. Welcome, Jessiana. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you. I'm happy to talk to all of our Canadian and Mexican RNs about these opportunities.
Yeah, exciting. So today, what we're going to do is we are going to just learn a little bit about what a TN visa is and who qualifies. And then we're going to talk about some of the exciting opportunities that we have right now that we're scheduling interviews for with some of our employers. And then we're happy to take all of your questions live. So post in the comments, and we are happy to take all of your questions. So let me turn it over to you, Jessiana, to tell us a little bit more about TN visas.
Yeah, perfect. So if I could just get to the next slide. And if we can get to the next slide as well. Awesome. Okay, great. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what a TN visa is. So a TN visa is known as a non-immigrant visa that allows citizens of Canada and Mexico to come and work in the US. The fun thing about this type of visa is that it can be renewed anytime, and it's kind of an easier visa to get. Really, all you would need to do is you would just go to either the Canadian or Mexican border, and they'd be able to help you issue out that type of visa. And we would kind of help and provide all of the necessary documentations that you would need for it. With the worldwide EB3 retrogression right now, it's being retrogressed to 3 years. A TN visa is a faster alternative for Canadian and Mexican citizens to come and work in the US. And we actually have a few awesome opportunities for Canadians with shorter contracts and different options that they can choose from. So if we could go to the next slide. Perfect. So this is kind of fun. We launched this new program the end of last year, and we have just a few great opportunities for Canadian and Mexican citizens that they could kind of utilize their TN visa. So one of our one of our contract opportunities that we have is now candidates can come on a TN visa to use a short-term assignment. So you can come to the U.S. To come and work as a travel nurse with 13-week contracts, and it can be extended if you're interested in that. We are currently collaborating with Medical Solutions, U.S. travel, that they offer U.S. travel nurse positions. So to qualify for these opportunities, just specifically for the TN travel options, you would need to have your visa screen at this time, just because these travel options, it's kind of a fast-paced process that is done. So this is kind of fun if you're a nurse that's interested in maybe short-term travel contracts. This might be kind of a fun opportunity for you. The next opportunity that we have is if you're interested in just coming to work on a TN visa, but you're specifically interested in maybe a longer contract, or just don't want to do the travel route, want to stay specifically in one location, we also have opportunities for you to come and work on either on a 1, 2, or 3-year contract just on a TN visa. And this will allow you to come and work in the US with one of our partner hospitals. And it would be direct hire. So you would stay in that facility. You wouldn't travel to various locations. So that's another fun opportunity for any candidates that just kind of want to come in the US, feel it out, work on a TN visa, and then go back. And then our other option that we have available for TN candidates is we have options for you to come on a TN visa, either on a 1, 2, or 3-year contract. And then if you are interested in the EB3 route, what would happen is you would first come on a TN visa, and then 180, and then what we would do is 180 days of working on in your U.S. assignment here in the U.S. on your TN visa. We would then go ahead and adjust your status, make that adjustment to an EB3. So we would file for your I-140 petition at that time. So these are some great contract opportunities for TN candidates if you're looking for, something different. If you're either wanting to just come on a short-term contract, come maybe on a long-term TN, or we also have the TN to EB3 options. So if you can go to the next slide. Perfect. So today we're going to be talking about a few of our wonderful employers that are currently interviewing candidates and are interested in Canadian and Mexican candidates to come on a TN visa. Some of these employers have various contract options, so I'm excited to kind of share more details about each of them. So the first one that I'm introducing is Tidelands Health. And if we could go to the next slide. So I'm going to talk about some fun facts about Tidelands Health. Tidelands Health, currently we have 2 opportunities in South Carolina with Tidelands Health that I'm excited to share more details on. But I'm first going to start off with some fun facts on Tidelands Health. So they actually have been named as one of the top places to work in healthcare. With Tidelands Health, you will find them as an organization that is committed to your personal and professional success. They have a generous compensation package, and they also have comprehensive professional support, including educational, financial assistance, and a robust staff development program that will help you achieve and exceed your professional goals. With Tidelands Health, they actually have been expanding their services to meet the growing healthcare needs of the community, which includes their investments in technology and medical expertise. A few other fun facts about their kind of financial well-being part that Tidelands offers is they offer competitive salaries for their region of South Carolina. They offer generous paid time off to allow you to kind of get away from work for needed rest and recharge, which in the next slide, I'm sure you guys are going to love because it is. These locations are by the seaside, so it's kind of fun thing about them, about their location. And they also offer great support with financial planning. They have a professional expert through a partnered agency to help you with that. And they have extra compensation for employees who are designated to take call. So kind of the next slide. So here we'll kind of have some fun pictures of Tidelands. We have one of their locations here pictured, which is their Georgetown location, and just some fun, scenic, beautiful pictures of the area, which is beautiful. And you get to kind of be a tourist all year round, I feel.
Yeah, and I'll say I recently had the chance to go visit our Tidelands locations and visit with some of the nursing leaders and the TA leaders there. We ate dinner at a restaurant that overlooked, see where those boats are? That like overlooked a dock like that, and it was 5 minutes from the hospital. And so this is a great place to like work and live at the beach. Many of the people who already work at at Tidelands Health have come from other colder places in the U.S. Their TA leader, who we work with most often, has lived in Michigan, and in fact, I think their chief HR officer also came from Michigan, and they have relocated here and plan to retire here. The weather is beautiful. It's gorgeous, warm in the summer, right on the beach. It's beach living. And so it's a laid back place to live. And there's lots of folks that also vacation in this area. And then, they'll come here Even in the winter, sometimes they'll spend the winter here because it's nice, then go back to wherever they're from that's colder in the summer. So this is a lovely spot. It's an amazing coastal location, and people in this area are really, really very nice. And there's a lot of stuff to do. So there's restaurants and obviously beach and outdoor activities, but it's an amazing place to work and live.
Awesome. Yeah. So it makes me kind of jealous too. If we could go on to the next slide, CJ. Okay, so this is kind of just a fun map to kind of have you see where South Carolina or the locations are. So you'll see one of the locations is in Murrells Inlet, and then the other one right next to it is Georgetown. So you can kind of get a feel of how close it is to North Carolina as well, and it's not super far away from maybe the larger cities either in South Carolina or North Carolina. So it's kind of fun to see. If we could go to the next slide. Awesome. So this kind of fun to see. We currently have openings at Tidelands for any candidates that are Canadian or Mexican citizens that are currently working in medical, surgical, ICU, or ED unit. With Tidelands Health, they are currently offering a 3-year TN contract. What they're doing is after 1 year of working based on performance, they would be able to then adjust to an EB3. So they would start with filing. We'd start with filing your I-1 to give you your priority date. And then just want to mention again the locations: Georgetown and Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. And I just want to kind of mention some few fun facts about it. They are both locations are a short drive away from Myrtle Beach, and Georgetown is known as the 3rd oldest city in the U.S. And it's named America's best coastal small town. It's kind of fun to learn about. And then the Murrells Inlet is the seafood capital of South Carolina, and it's known for fishing. And both locations have low cost living. So, I mean, if you are interested in a place that's nice and warm, great climate, South Carolina might be a great area for you to look into. It would be very similar to California and maybe Florida weather, but it would be low cost living. So it's kind of fun to look into. Go to the next slide. Okay, so the next employer that we're gonna kind of spotlight today is health systems management. So I'm going to kind of share a few fun facts about them. Health systems management has an outstanding reputation in the renal community for providing high quality patient care and encouraging physician input while maintaining efficient business operations. Currently, health systems management is managing the outpatient dialysis facilities owned by Atrium Health Wake Forest Baptist in North Carolina, which is known as the 5th largest nonprofit health system in the United States. And it's also very well known for its cancer program. And a few fun things about kind of the financial well-being that this hospital provides is they provide competitive benefit packages, tuition reimbursements, and flexible spending accounts. The locations are going to be in Winston-Salem and Lexington, North Carolina. So that's why I was kind of mentioned that even though the health systems management is managing the dialysis facilities, they are owned by Atrium Health Wake Forest, these opportunities in these locations. We could go to the next slide. And then we kind of wanted to share a few fun things about North Carolina and the specific locations that these dialysis opportunities are in. So, as kind of mentioned, North Carolina is known for its humid subtropical climate characterized by cool winters and warm, humid summers. And then with Winston-Salem, a few fun facts is that when it is compared to other major metros, they have a lower cost of living. It stands out for its affordability, and Winston-Salem is actually ranked among the top 3 metros nationally for overall value and housing affordability. And it has a lower cost of living than other major cities in North Carolina, like Charlotte. It is actually referred to as the city of arts and innovation, which is kind of fun. They're known for their wonderful various galleries around the city, and it is centrally located in North Carolina, which will give you kind of access to everything the state has to offer in a kind of nice point area to be able to travel to other cities in the state.
Yeah, and I live in North Carolina and I work at our headquarters here at Worldwide Health Staff Solutions in Charlotte. And I've lived in North Carolina for my whole life. And so I will just say, I think it is the very best state. North and South Carolina are the very best parts of the entire United States to live in my opinion. My brother lives in Winston-Salem, and he and his wife have 2 children. In the state of North Carolina, Winston-Salem and that middle part of the state is the most affordable. It's also a short drive to the beach. It's a short drive to the mountains, and the weather in the middle is really good. I won't tell you how much my brother paid for his house, but I will tell you that it's an unbelievable price for somebody who lives right down the road in Charlotte. And my sister-in-law actually lives and works in the hospital that these positions would report to. It's an amazing hospital, and I just think there's few places in the world that are as lovely to live as North Carolina. North Carolina has had several cities on the top 25 best places to live in the U.S. And so if you have not thought about living in North Carolina or coastal South Carolina, I would really encourage you just to take a little bit of time to learn more about it. Or you're always welcome to come visit before you decide to come live here. But it's an amazing place to be. It is warm in the summer. It is warm right now, but it's not very rainy, so you can spend time at the pool or the lake, and lots of great activities to do.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, if we could go to the next slide. Awesome. So, and then I also just want to mention a few more things about the Lexington location in North Carolina. It is a small town. It's known actually as the barbecue capital of the world. This is something that I actually just learned recently, which is kind of fun. I love barbecue, so it's just kind of fun to see how I'm sure they have amazing food there that they'd offer. And then Lexington also offers a variety of nearby recreational outdoor activities. And again, just like Winston-Salem, it's known for its affordable housing and cost of living. So you guys kind of have 2 locations that you can kind of think of if you are a dialysis nurse and you're kind of you like warmer weather. You kind of have 2 options, whether you might be interested in city vibe. You definitely look into, we have these openings in Winston-Salem. If you're looking more towards a smaller town, then Lexington would be a great option too. Okay, and now I'm going to talk about, in these next few slides, a few of our long-term care opportunities that we have available for our nurses. So the first one I'm going to be introducing is Benedictine. And I'm going to share a few fun facts about the facility there. So, Benedictine is a faith-based nonprofit organization. It is one of the largest Catholic senior care organizations in the country. It operates for more than 30 communities in 5 states and is a mission-based nonprofit health system that is headquartered in Minnesota. Benedictine provides complete long-term care services for aging adults, including independent housing, assisted living, skilled nursing, and rehabilitation services. It is a proud not-for-profit mission-based network of more than 30 communities in the 5 states. So a few of Benedictine's core values is they believe in respect, justice, stewardship, and hospitality. And we currently have a few opportunities for any nurses that are currently working in long-term care for them to come and work with Benedictine in either their North Dakota or Minnesota location. For the contracts for these opportunities, they would be for you to come and work on a 3-year contract, and it would be just to come and work on a TN visa. It would not offer EB3 sponsorship. And then I am just going to kind of share a little bit about these, the North Dakota and Minnesota, a few fun facts about them. They are Midwestern states with continental climate, so they have cold winters and humid summers. They are neighboring states and driving distance from the Canadian border. I know maybe some of our Canadian candidates would like to be close to the border to be able to visit family. So these 2 locations might be a great hotspot to make it kind of easier commute to Canada if needed. They are both low-cost states. Both states are known for their outdoor activities such as fishing, hunting, and hiking. And North Dakota and Minnesota are also known to be family-friendly states to live in as well. So it's kind of fun if you like the cold weather, but also like nice warm summers too. These 2 locations might be a great opportunity for you.
Yeah, and I'll say too, I think that for Benedictine, this is a place where sometimes I know in Canada, it's hard to work as a nurse. So if you have taken and passed the NCLEX and you have your visa screen, but maybe you're working as an LPN, this might be an opportunity for you to consider too. And it's close to home, so there's lots of really good reasons to think about this opportunity in North Dakota, Minnesota.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. Okay, and then the next opportunity that we have is Cassia. So this is another long-term care opportunity for our candidates. And just a few fun facts about Cassia. It is a new partnership of Elm Care and Augustina Care with an uncompromising quest to foster fullness of life for older adults. In the spirit of Christ's love, Cassia provides long-term care nursing home facilities specializing in skilled nursing, healthcare, and community-based services. So a few just facts when it comes to financial well-being is that they have flexible schedules, generous medical and dental benefits, on-site training and scholarships for new and established employees. And the locations that Cassia is currently hiring for is in North Dakota and in Colorado. The contract lengths are for you to come and work either on a 2 or 3-year TN contract. So this opportunity would just be for you to come and work on a TN visa on a 2 or 3-year contract, and it would not lead to EB3 sponsorship. So in the next slide, I'm kind of gonna talk a little bit about Colorado. So Colorado, few fun facts. It's located in the western United States. It is known for its diverse landscape, which includes mountains, canyons, rivers, forests, high plains, and desert lands. It is known to offer many outdoor activities such as hiking, skiing, rafting, and climbing, rock climbing. So if for any candidates that, love the outdoors, this might be a great location and state for you, as it would offer a lot of wonderful outdoorsy activities and opportunities.
Yeah, and maybe just a note about Cassia as well. Similar to Benedictine. I think if you are currently working as an LPN in Canada, but you have taken the NCLEX RN, then this might be an opportunity that would be a good one for you to take advantage of. And both Benedictine and Cassia are longtime partners of Worldwide. Amazing partners that have worked with us for years and years, and I think they would be a great place to work. They're both fantastic organizations to work for. Okay, so I think we've got some questions that have come in. And before we get to questions, maybe just a reminder, if you don't already, like and follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, so that you get all of the news about all the webinars and Q&As and all the different information that is coming to you that we have available. So a couple of questions. I think one was, how do you apply? So if you're interested in these jobs, Jessiana, what should somebody do?
Well, you could go on our website and apply. So it's just healthstaff.org. And you could go ahead and go on our website and you can easily apply there. Send us your resume, and we'd be happy to have one of our recruiters reach out to you.
That's amazing. And also in the comments, I put the link to we've got a TN page specifically. So I've added that information for you as well. And then this will get you directly to Jessiana to talk more about your specific skills and what you might be eligible for. And then Jessiana, if you are coming, if you have somebody that you want to work with, if you have a friend and you both want to come, is there an opportunity for people to refer their friends?
Yes, there is. So we do have a program where you can refer a friend, and you could, I believe, get up to $150 for the referral if the friend is able to goes through the stages in accepting an offer and moves forward. So that is a link that I have. So when you start talking to me, I also share that link that you could go ahead and refer your friend and also be able to get money off of it too. So it's kind of fun. And I'd also work with you in being able to make sure that you and your friend are in the same location if you would like to.
Yeah. And so I think a couple of the questions that have come in are about what does it take to be qualified? And so specifically today, we're talking about employers that are hiring for TN visa nurses. But at Worldwide, we are super happy to help with all kinds of things. So if you are not interested in a TN visa, but you're looking for another position, and I think most of the positions that we're hiring for today are for RNs. We also have some medical technologist positions open, and medical technologists are also eligible for TN visa, just for just in case you are a medical technologist interested in TN visa, we can help you as well. We are not hiring for nurse aides or care assistants at this time. There's a couple of questions about that. And then if you're looking for EB3 sponsorship or H1B sponsorship, please also apply and get connected to a recruiter, because we would love to help you. But today we're talking about TN visas, and these are RN opportunities. Jessiana, would you remind us what it takes to be qualified for these positions?
Yes. So kind of what you would need to be qualified is you would need to be a Canadian or a Mexican citizen. You would need to currently be working as an RN in bedside. And OR as well as long-term care facilities are kind of included in that if you're currently working as an RN. And you would also need to have at least 2 years of current RN experience. Some of our opportunities would need you to have 2 years of experience in that current unit that you would be applying for. Others, it would be less. So I'd be happy to chat with you and through email or phone call and explain the details of that too. So.
And then I think one question that came in is, do you offer sign-on bonus, all expenses reimbursement, relocation, travel expenses, apartment, and more? And I think just one note, so we are direct hire. And so as a direct hire company, we offer whatever the employer offers. And so each one of these companies has a different package. Every single company offers they offer 30 days of temporary housing. They will offer either the airline ticket or mileage reimbursement, depending on where you're coming from. And then they will also reimburse for your visa screen, your medical exam. And so that every single opportunity offers that. Some offer different other benefits that come along with it as well. But everybody will offer those things. And then somebody said, can I convert to a TN visa even though I already have an EB3? You don't have to. That's the great news, is you wouldn't have to do that. If you have an EB3 visa, you should be able to move through Canada and Mexico, and you would have work authorization. And so you wouldn't have to go through that process. I think we might have answered all the questions. Jessiana, do you see anything that I missed?
No, I was just looking through it, and I think we answered all of that. So yeah, just apply, and I would love to talk to you and share our opportunities and see what you would qualify for. So I'm excited to be able to assist you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much to everybody who has joined us today. We appreciate you. If you have more questions and we have not helped you yet, please contact us. Please make sure that you go to our website and make sure that we're able to help you. There's a question about the dialysis in Augusta. We do have some dialysis positions available. In terms of whether Augusta is open or not specifically, if you would reach out to Jessiana, we'd be happy to check into that for you. If you haven't not already applied, please apply on our website and get connected to a recruiter so we can make sure to answer all your specific questions. This is the link for referring a friend. And we would love for you to come with your friends and earn money while you do it. And I think maybe there's one more slide. If you haven't gotten assistance, here's our website and an email address to reach out. We are more than happy to help. Oh, there's one question I didn't answer. Can you relocate after work at one and then work at the other? You would need to work through the contract depending on the contract that was offered. So if it was a TN offering and the contract you agreed to was for a year or for 2 years, then you would need to work that out. And then once that was done, we'd be absolutely happy to find you a new assignment. Absolutely. Yeah. All right.
Perfect.
And we will check the message on LinkedIn. We will check it.
Oh,
awesome.
Yes.
This has been great. Thanks to everybody for participating. We are so happy. If you're in the EB3 process and you want to do a TN visa while your EB3 is processing, that is a great question, and it's probably a case-by-case basis. And so I think the very best thing to do would be to reach out to Jessiana so we can look at your individual case and get the attorney involved. We make sure that we don't disturb your EB3 process and we get you the right direct answer for your individual case.
Yes. Be happy to answer any specific questions. So
yeah.
Awesome.
Great. Thank you, Jessiana.
you.
Thank you to everybody. We look forward to talking with you individually later, and I hope everybody has a good day.